Now, I apologize to those of you from an international audience outside of the United States, but I'm going to demonstrate something with our $1 bill in the United States. If you turn a $1 bill to the back, and you can Google this, you can look up the Great Seal of the United States, and you can see this image of this eagle. And you'll notice in the eagle's left hand talons, the eagle is holding 13 arrows. In the right talon, he's holding a branch with 13 olives and 13 leaves on this olive branch. Interesting. You also have 13 stripes on the eagle's shield, and you have 13 stars above the eagle's head, and you have a banner in the eagle's beak with 13 letters, and those letters are E pluribus unum, which is a Latin phrase to mean from many, one. It's this symbol of the United States, where you take these different groups of collections of people in these states, and from many, we're going to unite them and make them one. What do they become united in? They become united in their war, those arrows. They become united in their peace, that olive branch. They become united in their defense. They become united in their seeking of knowledge and wisdom and light from the stars and the truth that comes. Fascinating that the olive branch, the olive leaf, the olive is this symbol of peace. And it has been for millennia. Why is that? You know, the olive tree is a fascinating one because it's one of the few that you can cut a branch off of the tree, and if you plant it just right and give it the right conditions, that branch will actually grow a root structure and become a tree. But it won't become a tree that is producing fruit for many years, sometimes 12, 14, 15, 16, 17 years before you get your first olives off of the trees. Well, in antiquity, what happens when a conquering army comes in?
Well, you want to be able to destroy the ability for the people who may have been rebelling to rebel again. And so you would throw salt in the field so they can't grow crops, and you would cut down the olive trees. And at this point, you're now looking at half a generation or maybe a full generation before you have olives again. And we won't go into it all, but olives were like core to the Mediterranean diet, medicine, healing, light. There's just so many reasons that olives were so crucial. In fact, you and I, we've been to the Middle East, we've been to Israel. You can go to the Garden of Gethsemane and near the Church of All Nations, and there are olive trees there that are upwards of 1,000 years old, possibly 1,500 years old. And so these trees can grow for a long time and produce an enormous amount of fruit. You're not going to get that with an apple tree or grapes.
No.
Or corn?
No.
Or wheat?
You get this beautiful symbol of the olive and this olive branch that here in section 88, after this prophecy on war, now you get this prophecy of peace, where the Lord says, don't be troubled by all of the prophecies of the pending destruction and war and rumors of wars that are coming. Let me give you something beautiful to hold on to.